Well, I was muted. Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, Grace, Trulia, Jane Doe, Dalen, Margaret Allen, Grace Cho, Sweet Sativa, Vexing Vixen, Shuby Mom, Psych Sound Off, aka Coat, Leslie, Lori. Yeah, always praying for good news. I have to say, I think my nerves are absolutely shot today. What a day. Okay. Hi, Marty, Sarah, Melody. Hubby is currently at the grocery store because we are going to make homemade pizzas tonight because today is the 9th and it's early release of Cobra Kai. Hi, Lou, JC, Rhiannon, Country Kitchen, Gemini Moon, Darzilla, PE Island Girl, Channel Surfer, This Don't Help. Yeah, Texas Brat. Good evening. Hey, Amzy, Shelly Ann, everyone coming in. Okay. Tammy B. Hey. Oh, so we got Indica Girl and Sweet Sativa. All right. Okay, where to start? Hi, Nicole. Gray screen. Hi, everyone. Okay, so where to start? Let me share my screen here. I'm not going to play the video because it's actually very annoying, but where to start? Is I want to point out someone being a total dickwad, which is JLR, Jonathan. What I will do in a second here. Tiffany Marie, I saw you in chat earlier. I was muted and saying hi to all y'all and didn't realize I was muted. Okay, so I'm going to go, we're going to go to Tiffany Marie. Okay. Share my screen. So, she shared this out because she was like, oh my God, Jonathan, you can't be for real. This was put in a Facebook group. Wow. I was hoping you'd have solid answers as to why you know she isn't there, but there wasn't anything. Now, I don't know for whatever purpose. 1 minute and 13 seconds doesn't seem like long, but when it's listening to a straight up asshole, it's forever. So, he kind of sits there. Was he like laying in his bed, sitting there, and basically like saying we're all dumb and that we use today for clickbaiting because Summer Wells hasn't been in the feed. Okay, that is true. But she hasn't been in the feed because there has been absolutely nothing, no rumblings, nothing. So, and Mr. JLR, Mr. Breaking News with your freaking whatchamacallit permanent marker and paper. I don't know where my paper is. I had that. Okay. So with that said, he's going to try and belittle everyone. Okay, in his minute and 13 seconds, he feels better. Yeah. Oh, I just knew it. I called and a source of a source of a source of a source told me it's not summer. Okay, dude. Okay. Anyway, with that being said, I want to thank everybody. Tiffany Marie, who went live, I had no idea what was going on until she went live because, like I said, I'm not on. I mean, I have a Facebook group, but I don't go on Facebook. I think a lot of y'all know that. Even the people in my group know this bitch doesn't even go on her own group on Facebook. Hey, Punksy. Hey, everyone. What I will say is I appreciated everybody coming together today, and we were working quick. So now JLR's like, it's a cold case. There's no ties to Jonesboro. You can't say that. You can't say there's no ties. They actually used to live there. Maybe Summer never lived there, but the suspects and family members that surround Summer Wells lived there. Okay? So don't say there's no ties when you don't fucking know whose ties are where. When the man's been in prison in Arkansas, Texas, Florida, everywhere. Okay? So don't say that there's no ties and that it's not really possible that Summer could be there. Fuck all the way off with that. Okay? Thank you, JLR. Are we Jewish today? Okay? So there's that. Everyone working together. And I'm going to have to say, I kind of sense that Tiffany Marie was not really buying it. But if we don't follow up on it, how would we have known? What if it was Summer? We would not have known. We can't say if we are to believe that she is possibly trafficked out there in the world. How the hell do we know that she has no ties to Arkansas and couldn't be there? Okay. Now, as far as everyone clickbaiting today for because Summer Wells wasn't in the whatever, some girl left this on Facebook. Okay. And if we weren't so quick with it, okay, part of the reason I did, and I think I can't speak for Tiffany Marie, she's in the chat though. And the reason why we jump on it and like get the police there, let's get the police there, because it can be ruled out then. Cotton candy boobs. It can be ruled out then. And also, we were very quick to nip the bullshit in the butt. So it's not going on for days and days and days. JLR's just said he didn't jump on that at the beginning, or he would have had his little, permanent marker breaking news, spotting Miss Summer Wells. Fuck out of here. Okay? So while he will like to try to belittle everyone that did something today, I'm thanking everyone because I didn't necessarily buy it 100%, but I was on edge when I got the reaction from the management that I got. I was like, oh shit, she said, wait a minute, like, have I seen her? So I'm like, oh my gosh, so my nerves are on end. But we got to it quick. And Squirrel Girl, I'll play your video. Now, y'all know, sure doesn't just like to hear. We need the proof. It was not Summer Wells. I do not condone everyone blowing up law enforcement and checking for themselves. I can't condone that. But, Cher does call and check and make sure. And I can tell you, it was not Summer Wells. So, and yes, the police did go there. That's all that matters, right? Radmillan, all of our hearts are at the right spot. Now we can feel better that we came together. We nipped that rumor in the butt, or even if she didn't think it was a rumor, and she thought she was doing right. But the minute I kind of like, why are you going on Facebook before anything else? Like, why are you on? Like, so we kind of knew, but we all worked together. And now after today, this can't keep continuing. For all we know, maybe somebody planted that because Summer wasn't being talked about and they wanted that hyped up back again. I don't know. But do not feel bad for doing everything that we could do within our powers of all around the world that we did exactly living late time. We took action. We took action. And now we know that it was not Summer. Okay. And we know that. And we also now can move on and not believe this. We nipped that in the butt less than 24 hours after it was said. Okay. So I think that is good on everyone. So I don't really care what some man who dresses up as a racist cop or a Jewish person or whatever he decides that he is today. I don't care. I don't care what he says. Okay. I could have Sharpied something and laid in my bed and came to y'all too. But as quickly as I went live to let everyone know what was going on, how I felt, and the calls I made, I wanted to come live and tell you guys, no, we can confirm. If you believe me, I don't want everyone calling the law enforcement because I think we did in the last, well, today anyway. We did that a lot today. So, but it was really a community effort, which I like to see, and I think Summer would appreciate. So the hell with JLR appreciating what we done. I'm proud of the community. So he's not wrong. Summer Wells is low in being talked about because Kiely Rodni is the hot topic right now. Okay. And it's the new case there, she was just found. There's all of this Some people say corruption. I think corruption, all of these shady people. Um, so that, I mean, that part is true, but no, and he shouldn't be calling out anyone who's trying to oh, let's use summer in the thing, Mr. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Nothing's fucking breaking news, okay? But to say that she could have no ties to Arkansas is ridiculous. That's it. That's all I have to say. So, unfortunately, it was not summer. Unfortunately, and in a weird way, fortunately, right? But not summer. Not summer. And I just again want to thank everyone, Tiffany Marie, everybody, because for those of us who are not on every social media platform and may not have seen that, we wouldn't have known. So, and not everyone loves to keep calling when they know there's 150 other people calling TBI and law enforcement. They're kind of like, you don't really want to be that creator that's constantly calling law enforcement with every little thing, because when you do call them, you do want to be taken credible. So that's why I would tell everyone again, okay, just like a PSA, if you think you see Summer, Moon, Utah Wells anywhere in the world, do not run up and yell Summer, because that is putting her in danger and everyone, you in danger, everyone around, because this would be shady, dangerous people that have her. Okay. So don't do that. If you think or you see of a sighting of Summer, do not drive to that location to go call out for Summer or look for her yourself. Okay. I understand where everyone's heart is at, but we have to let law enforcement do their thing. We have to make sure we are not ruining the chances, if it's her, that she gets hurt, injured, killed, you get hurt, injured, killed, everyone around you gets hurt, injured, killed. I know people's hearts mean well, but we can't do that. Please don't do that. If you think you see Summer in Arkansas, Tennessee, Minnesota, Florida, anywhere in the world, because that's how trafficking works, people, JLR, okay? If you think you see her, you can, what I would do is like nonchalantly try to get a picture or a recording and go directly to 1-800-TBI find. Okay. You call them first, or you call 911, go to like a private area, see if you can get a picture, and you call 911. I think that a little girl who's missing is here currently. Can you please send somebody out? Do not try and be the hero yourself, because these are dangerous people. If in fact Summer is out there being trafficked and with dangerous people, if that's a true thing happening, don't do that. That's not, that could be, just don't do that, because I know some people got very excited today and they're like, I'm going to go there, and I'm just call out Summer. And I know everyone means well, but it's dangerous, very dangerous. Thank you, Sister Blue Eyes. Yeah, we all did great together, and I don't. Uh, what the fuck is that? Prairie Boys 77. Hell, I'm in Tennessee and I had no clue how bad trafficking was. Yes. Now, if you guys caught that phone call earlier, I mentioned to TBI about the trafficking. I'm like, I don't know why they would only look for a Tennessee plate. You know, if it's trafficking, it wouldn't necessarily be a Tennessee plate. And she was like, yeah, right. Also, remember all of the stings that we've been hearing about, the dark web stings, which is their local law enforcement and corrections officers that are being busted in these stings, that are adults looking for children for purchase as young as 4 years old. Disturbing, right? Disturbing. When evil entered, thank you. Yeah, you can keep close tabs, you can record, but I would not recommend, in my opinion, I don't think people should be running up. Like, I was thinking about it. Okay, if I was in that hotel and I thought that that little girl was Summer, I actually might have got arrested because I we don't like when we're in panic mode as humans, we don't necessarily all the time react with common sense. I mean, right. YouTube speaks for that itself, right? But we don't. So I'm thinking about it like, shit, I probably would have gotten arrested today myself because if I was there, I don't know, like if I thought that was Summer, oh shoot, I may have just ran up and grabbed that little girl, ran out the building, something like I don't know what I would have done, or I would have like ran in and called 911, something. But I definitely probably would have tried to snatch the little girl up and called 911. I got Summer. Or then I was like, oh wait, that is not Summer. Shit. Now I'm going to jail. So we can actually get ourselves into trouble without even trying. But yeah, yeah, don't get charged for accidentally kidnapping someone else's kid. But yeah, you're spazzing for sure. Yeah, so I get you see Cher on the news. Voices behind the wall kidnaps. Oh God, could you imagine? But I was thinking about it today. Like, what would I do? Because I know some people are like, I'm gonna drive there, I'm gonna go see if that's Summer. And I understand that feeling. I understand it, but it's probably gonna get us in trouble for reacting that way more than anything. Nikki Tuples, hey Mr. Positive, Lil Wang. Dits Dums. I like the Dits Dums and Yum Dilly. Squids. Yeah, they would not be leaving my site. Yeah. Yeah. It's better to call out law enforcement. It is. I mean, I don't think we did anything wrong. I know Tiffany was getting bashed. I was getting bashed. Like, what you did was wrong. No, 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 no. I still would have done everything exactly the same, honestly. If knowing even that, okay, it wasn't her, how can we feel bad that at least we had it looked into? You know, we can't feel bad for that. She didn't even get a fucking picture. No, and that's another thing. If you're gonna go all over the YouTubes and stuff, it's like she kind of like she knew Summer, right? She knew. No, you're not blocked, NH girl. I have 7 second slow chat on. 7 seconds for 1 second for each one of Dawn's alibis. Yeah, I think most of us would have at least tried because she got on her phone quick enough to go on the Facebooks, right? So, I mean, as quickly as you do that, you could have gotten something, you know? Um, yeah. I mean, do I feel bad that maybe law enforcement was harassed a little today? I was gonna say yeah, but no, thinking about it, no, because that's their job. Like that if she was there, we don't know. That's her job. That's their job to do is to look and make sure, okay, Summer is missing. There are ties to Arkansas, in my opinion. I don't know how there's not. Yo, main girl. Yes, that's the other thing is now that we know it's not Summer, I think at least that hotel will post a picture of Summer up. So, I think hotels should have her picture up, to be quite honest. It might detour them from going to a hotel, but I think anywhere that these people have been imprisoned in or, visited, they should all have pictures of Summer up. Utah, Texas, everywhere, the whole world. But for whatever Tim Mullen wanted to not have Summer Wells on a national known level, it was too big of fires for him to put out if she was to go on national media. Hmm. Oh, so that unfortunately, no good news for Summer today. Um, Alex. Alex, you have been crushing it. I'm still catching up. I get like partway through one live, watch someone else, and then I go back and watch. I got like 10 shows to finish watching. Well, look, Sugar, Summer is somewhere until she's found. We can never give up, and we can't. Another thing he was saying is that Summer Wells is a cold case. That is not true. That's 3 years is a cold case. That's what makes a cold case. So we aren't even halfway there yet. I hope it doesn't go to a cold case. I was one of the first people who said this was designed to go cold. Remember that? Day one. This case is designed to go cold. Would it shock me if it became a cold case? No, it's designed to be that way. They want us to shut up about Summer. I think they were praising the Lord that Kiely Rodni's situation happened, to be quite honest, or they're not. Somebody could have possibly planted the Summerwell stuff in there to get people talking again, because Hawkins County and that whole corruptionist, okay, that's all I'm going to say. The Beach Creek, Hawkins County situation seems just as fishy as what we are seeing in Kiely Rodni's case. The police, yeah, and whoever did post that, I would hope there would be some kind of, I don't know, fine people for putting out fake shit like that, or something where, okay, well, we won't do that again. I don't know. Thank you, Vexing. It's not weird. I just don't know my cards good enough to do that yet. And I know that that is not for everybody. It's not really their thing. I did put my other one on private, but I'm going to put it on my other conspiracy channel. So when I do like my tarot stuff and that kind of stuff that I know everybody is not into, I am going to do it on my non-monetized channel, my conspiracy channel, because this is my true crime channel. And I do try to keep it as respectful to everyone as I can. And I know that some people think that that stuff is evil. And I know there's so many other people that do that, that is gifted or not gifted. And yeah, so, I mean, yeah, if we can read cards together, not tonight, but yeah, definitely. I'm trying my gifts in that, for sure. Exactly. Yeah. If Tiffany didn't get on that as quick as she did, I think this thing would have still been spiraling. JLR would have sharpied breaking news, sighting a Summer. We've been like, we knew that already. Like, you're 12 hours behind, dude. Okay. All right. All right. So, I'm going to show you guys something. Now, how do I get to it? Oh, it must be in my studio. So I'm just the annoying one that's like, okay, I'm not even gonna wait. I'm gonna call right now while Tiffany's live, and I'm gonna hop on her panel. We're gonna get to the bottom of this like right now. Because I don't know. I'm sure you were just on edge all day too. My nerves feel like I was like shaking for a couple hours. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. As soon as I heard that lady's reaction, like, no, I don't think I've seen it. Wait a minute. Have I was done. I was like, oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Exactly, Thor. Exactly. What struck me most was the fact Arizona LE had never heard of Summer. Exactly, Eden. Exactly right. Yeah. But I did a test one time too. I think when it's on social media, and thank you for that, Eden. When it's on social media, we think because we have people from all over the world. We have friends and family from all over the world. So we think it's like we're reaching the world, right? Y'all try and not type in caps as YouTube is flagging creators for it. Yeah, only if it's like if you have trouble reading and stuff. But yes, they do not like when people talk in caps. And sometimes comments will automatically just like not show if you type all in caps or do too many emojis as well. But no, so hi, not average advocate. Everyone did great work today. We nipped that in the butt right away. Everybody, it was teamwork, and nobody should feel stupid or bad or like they wasted time or anything. Don't let don't let the haters and hateful videos and comments make you feel bad about doing everything that you can. Because now, well, I don't think we'll sleep better tonight. We know, okay, we're not looking here now, right? But we know now also that that hotel is aware of who Summer is, and maybe those people will talk about it. And like I said, I'm gonna call I can't remember her name now. Is it Keisha? Back tomorrow on her working hours, and I'm gonna ask her, would she be allowed to post a picture somewhere in the hotel? That would be awesome. Yep. I mean, I'm proud of everyone too. That's what true crime, in my opinion, is part of it is about. We all come together, work as a team, try to find answers, and we did that. Everyone came together and we did that. Hi, Chris. No, I hope they don't either, True Purpose. I really hope they don't either. And we can't. And for some of us, they won't. I mean, I've been bullied my entire life. You're not going to bully me out of doing what I think is right in my heart. I'm going to take action on what makes my heart feel like I'm doing what's right. Always. And if it doesn't sit well with everybody, that's okay. I'm not there to make everybody feel better. I'm there to do everything that I can do to maybe help find a missing little girl. So I don't give a shit if one of my mods didn't like today. I mean, I'm not happy. I don't even know what mod it was, but you know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit what anyone else thinks, because in my heart I did right. So that's all that matters. And if y'all are doing what's right in your hearts, that's why I say I think a lot of the YouTube hate, I'm slowly learning myself. It's everyone doing what's right in their heart, and it's not going to be the same. We aren't all going to have the same feelings, the same thoughts, but that's how coming together and putting our heads together helps us also get answers, like today. I do want to point out, actually, you know what I want to do? I'm going to find. Now, I didn't record the law enforcement. I actually, if I wasn't live, I wouldn't have even had that TBI call on live. I've recorded law enforcement like just a handful of times, but I'm going to play a video that's much better than JLR's video of, why can I not spell right now? Okay. Filters channel. Huh. Is it this one? Yes. Okay. Okay. So share my video. Squirrel girl. She did follow up with law enforcement and is friends with someone who's law enforcement, which no shade. I trusted her because she was helping in all of this today. I trusted her. But I trust a lot of people that say stuff too, but unless I hear it myself, sometimes it just doesn't get through. I have to hear it myself. I have to make the call myself, find out for myself. It doesn't matter who tells me it. Okay? That's just how I am. So, Squirrel Girl, I did have to call and check up. But you were right. You were right.
Hey guys, it's about 6:12 p.m. Friday evening, Eastern Standard Time, and regarding the Summer Wells sighting, the local police department put out a be on the lookout alert. It was checked out by local police, and
Yep.
it was not Summer.
It wasn't.
This information came to me by a viewer who has a family member in that department. She made contact directly with that officer, and that was the information that she was given. So
That right there sounds like a source of a source. Again, no shade because she was helping in all this. But because I didn't hear her say, I talked to law enforcement. Like if she would have said, yeah, I talked to law enforcement, I would have actually just believed her. And right here, she's telling the truth how she found out. So it is no shade. And again, I think that's okay. Well, I was already talking to law enforcement how many times today? So let me just call. Yes, we did check on that, and we can confirm it was not Summer Wells. That's all I can get from them. And that's all they really have to tell us. So everyone do not call. I can't condone people calling, but I know people call on their own anyway. But you don't have to do that because they're probably going to tell you the exact word for word is we did check into that and we can confirm it is not Summer Wells. But thank you. We were thanked. Just they thanked us. So the Arkansas law enforcement.
So I personally believe that to be credible.
And it was.
So that was not Summer.
It was not.
So that comes with different feelings, of course. One thing that I'm grateful for is that the lead was given. Law enforcement was contacted. It's unfortunate that local law enforcement didn't get there until looks like a day through, well, almost a day, at least a half a day from the time the tip came in, I think. I don't know how the whole lead came about, but anyways, it was not Summer. But keep up the good work, guys. This is, what we can, pressing on to make sure that law enforcement is following through. Once we know that they are and they've got the information, then we just sit back and kind of wait. But it, in this case, it looks like they checked it out, and we just have to trust and have confidence that that's what happened, and keep on praying. So I hope that helps. I'm glad I found that live stream today and was able to help out in the way that I did. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Please remember to spend time in real life. Go outside, get fresh air. The weather is amazing no matter what part of the country you're in, better than others. But winter's coming soon, and we're going to have all kinds of time to be sitting inside watching TV. So just make sure you spend time with people in real life, get exercise, eat well, take care of your body, take care of your mind and soul. And remember, the best thing we can do for these kids in these cases is to pray, pray, pray. Okay, God bless you all and have a great evening. Bye-bye.
So make sure y'all subscribe to Squirrel Girl. And yeah, it does seem crazy that her face isn't plastered anywhere or everywhere. Now, here's the thing. Mr. Sher used to tell me all the time back when I was very strung on the Chris Watts case. He was like, if you go in real life, go ask people, they're not going to know who Chris Watts is and who Shanann Watts is. And I tested that, I think 2 times. Once I went around Walmart and I recorded it. And I asked everyone I went up to, can I record you? Can I record you? Do you know who Chris Watts is? And everybody said no. There wasn't one person. I went to Walmart, different gas stations. I went all around and just asked random people, have you heard of Chris Watts? Do you know who Chris Watts is? Let me get that channel for you. And nobody knew who Chris Watts was. So I think social media makes things seem a lot bigger than they are. I'd have to say, because yeah, nobody knew. Okay. Okay, there's Squirrel Girl. Chatty Jen. Hey Zena. Sorry, I wasn't seeing everyone that came in. Oh. Now that we can clear up that rumor, I did want to get to something else weird. Hi After Dark Coffee and Crime. Hey Freckles. I did want to discuss this. I don't, what do you call him? I don't even know what his name is. This new creator who's popped up in the Kiely Rodni case, and who I cannot. Who wants to sue everyone? Dude, I don't know what your real name is. I don't know what your real name is. You can't make a public platform on YouTube and then tell people you're going to sue them for using your content. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. There's terms of service. I can pull up any video I want of yours, and if I pause it every 26 seconds and put my commentary on that, that's terms of service. I can use that. You don't own it. When you're putting it on a public platform like that, nope, it's a high profile case as well. Dude, no. No, you're straight up threatening Zav Girl. Like, that's when I was like, who the fuck is this dude? Didn't even really want to watch him. But then, our cotton candy boobs and Living Lake Time. If you are in here, drop your link, because let me tell you, you have to check out his channel, you guys. He's got short, straight to the point videos that you guys think that what Ryan Upchurch is saying is fucked up, which I don't understand that, because more and more you dig into this case, the more and more it's fucked up. And there is corruption, and there's weirdness, and there's all of these things. Like, this dude goes and finds the laptop. Excuse me. The laptop has, okay, like, where to even start with this? Sammy is like, oh, these older guys trying to make us take bong rips and shit, as if they don't rip bongs anyway. But should older guys be forcing them to rip bongs? No, right? I mean, of course not. But don't act like you don't smoke the pot anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how they're like, oh, we don't, pot is bad, and they were trying to force us pot and stuff like that. Get the fuck out of here. And I could not mistake that raw cone thing. I knew right away before everyone started pointing out, like, that's fucking, like, they smoked weed. This dude finds the computer and it says MILF Patrol on there. My mind, you want conspiracy, I'm like, Paw Patrol, MILF Patrol, what the fuck are they doing to us? I'm like, this shit's tied, right? There's a conspiracy. So we got the MILF Patrol. They tried to say the MILF Rocks meant, I don't even fucking remember what it meant, because it ain't nothing I ever heard before. Was it, I can't even remember, because it's not what really MILF means, right? But it said MILF. Okay, well, that means, babe. Well, he's downstairs. I don't know. But anyway, it was some other thing that they were saying it meant. Then this dude finds Kylie's computer, and it has MILF Patrol weed shit on there, right? And so I'm like, okay, well, MILF Patrol, that's for sure MILF. What did MILF mean? They said they were trying to make it say,
make it last forever.
Make it last forever, Patrol. That does not make sense at all. Okay, so yeah, that's exactly. We all know what MILF means. Make it last forever. If that's true, then that computer thing of MILF means make it last forever, Patrol. That doesn't even make sense to me. And then the humanitarian cards, weird. Now, everyone's like, well, why didn't they take everything? How come they can just leave everything behind? Does this not give you Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie vibes? Like, I was texting, no, Bullhorn Betty called me and I was like, it reminds me a lot of the time that Olivia and Bullhorn Betty, and it might have been JLR, but I know for sure it was Bullhorn Betty and Olivia. And they were like, we know that that is Gabby Petito's stuff. We know that that's her water bottle. Like, we know that's hers. Why aren't the police taking it? Remember? And the police were just kind of like, oh, we don't want it. We don't want it. The police were there. They were trying to give it to him. And they were like, no, we don't want it. And they put up a fuss. Like, what the hell? Why would you not want her stuff? And finally, they were like, bring it to us. Bring it here to the police station. We'll take it. I honestly get the feeling that they took that and just they didn't log it into evidence or anything like that. That is what this feels like. However, the Check It TV dude, sue me if you want to, because I am commentating on your video, dude. You can't come out here and start crying. Oh my goodness, Kiely Rodni. I didn't even know her, but I'm gonna fake cry. I'm gonna have some onions to the side that I have to sniff. I mean, I give him credit. He can produce tears and fake cry better than Amber Heard. But this dude is absolutely insane. And he is sus. And Cotton Candy Boobs knows he's sus too. Like, he finds this shit. Sammy posted something drinking, and I don't know where she is, but I swear to you, she's back at that processor lake. But I don't know. I think it's been said she's out of state as well. Well, when did she leave out of state to go start college? I don't know. Is she out of state? I don't know. I really have no idea. Check It TV. And all of his weirdness going on. Okay. Where was it? Which one was it? I can't with this guy. Oh, I think he deleted it. Did he delete it? Hold up. Let me just check. Does anyone else want to see Benny on a panel with this fucker? I do. Okay, so first of all, he did this video right here. This one, nighttime at Processor Lake. I'm pretty sure he claims that he himself almost drove into the lake. It's fucking weird. Okay, Check It TV. There's your credit. Okay.
Situation.
It's very scary.
This four-cylinder car could not go in reverse.
I don't know.
And I almost ended up going in the water.
You did?
Very scary situation.
That does sound scary. Why the hell did he almost go in the water? I don't know. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why he would do that. Where is the one where dude's like crying damn near? I think he deleted it. I think he might have deleted that. I didn't share the screen for a second. I'm sorry. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. Did he delete that crying video? It's probably smart because it was pretty fucking pathetic. I haven't seen anything that pathetic since Aussie Dave fake cried over Lots bullshit. Which one? Was it this one? No. Oh, wait, maybe it is this one.
The other night, I don't think I gave you guys an apology.
No, he was sitting inside in the other one. I can't find that other one.
So today was I don't know if you guys could see me well. Is the lighting okay?
Wow. Yeah, he did. He deleted some stuff.
The reason why I wanted to do this video is I wanted to give you guys a recap as to what happened
Mhm.
today. One of the things that
Give us a
I
recap.
ended up doing is when I woke up in the morning, to be quite honest, my back was hurting.
Dude. Okay. No. No, 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 no. I mean, are we gonna no, you do not get no sympathy from me, right, Chubbs? No sympathy from us that your back's hurting because you did this on your own, as far as we know, unless somebody asked you to go out there and do this. 24 hours after Sammy makes a post, you're out there and you find this stuff. Interesting. That's interesting because where to even go from there?
Couldn't do much. I had to go to the chiropractor.
Oh darn.
But after that,
Not the chiropractor.
I was asked if essentially I could do a second dive.
Not for nothing though. Back pain is the worst. I just recently went through it. That is the worst. So I mean, that's too bad for you. Okay. Tear in the bucket.
And see if maybe I might have missed something or overlooked something. This was at the request of Kylie's grandpa, David. So I said,
okay, so we went the first time, found all this stuff, and then Kylie's grandpa dad. I'm sorry, you can't tell me that's one thing where I cannot explain. Like a church pointed it out and I can't unsee it. That looks, in my opinion, to be the same man. Okay. Or identical twin brothers, at least. Okay.
I would. I said I'll do it. And so after I got adjusted,
You'll do it.
I headed over
Okay.
and I decided to go and do what I wanted to do. So I did find somebody there when I got there. Just keep this in mind. When I got there initially, I found somebody and they said, "Hey, are you from Check It TV?" And I said, "Yes."
Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. You didn't know anybody. And then, so unless the grandpa dad, oh, okay, sorry. My sister is on the way to Minnesota from Arkansas to go pick up my kiddos, to which they will spend several weeks with her in Arkansas while they get ready to come here. I'm freaking out because today is like one step closer to my babies being here. Okay, now back to this dude. I don't know your name. Sorry, Check It TV. You were saying you got there and somebody was like, "Hey, are you Check It TV?" Okay. How would they know you from Check It TV? I mean, I guess because he was kind of like everywhere when pulling up the laptop and stuff. Yeah, okay, maybe. I don't know, y'all. Can you see that? Does that make sense? Because, like, I mean, Mr. Cher and I have been stopped locally here, which is weird, but it's been the same person both times. Trigger warning. Hey, Tina Barker. Imaginary friends. Okay. No, because one of his other videos, he says it just so happens that one of Kiely Rodni's friends was there and she couldn't believe it and she saw the hairbrush. And then I guess the second time he goes back, this person is now his cameraman. Ooh, yes. Sammy at Donner? Is that, do we know where that is? Cotton Candy Boobs, by the way? I'll play that in a minute. So, okay, so the first time he goes, mysteriously, one of Kylie's good friends is there, right? He finds all this stuff. Now, I could have swore he said in a different video that he tried to get a hold of the family and couldn't, but then he found all that and the grandpa called him right away or something, or they came down there right away. I don't know. It's all super suspicious, in my opinion. I know some people are like, he planted stuff. I understand that thought. Definitely went through my mind. Or did somebody else plant stuff and he was the one to go find it? You know what I'm saying? Like, still he's in this group of, I don't know. I mean, does he look similar to the Nick guy? Like, I know it's not the same guy. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like they look similar in my opinion. Like, do they know each other? Are they related? I know that the other guy is super tall, but
And so they told me, oh, okay. And I said, do you want to help out? And she said, yeah. I said, can you record everything I'm doing? So she grabbed my camera and she started recording. So she recorded everything we did. Um, I called Grandpa after our
is that
dive
the
and
one
told
where
him
he's crying?
of everything we found, all the items that we had collected. Sent him a picture of the stuff, and it took me a while. I was there for 3+ hours.
Stop it.
Just
Stop it. You
going
sent
one
him,
dive
who
after
sent him
another
a
after
picture? I
another.
thought you couldn't get a hold. The friend sent him a picture.
I'll
So
read your guys'
a
comments here in a
friend,
second, but
a friend who is in contact and can text the grandpa dad. Like, okay, I don't even know. This seems very sus.
I just wanted to say that,
Yes,
to be
Melissa.
honest, it's a pleasure for me to help. When I first started this channel, I didn't know where this channel was going to
It's a
take
pleasure
us,
for me to help.
but I'm kind of glad it's taking us in.
He wants to sue everyone. He can certainly come to Canada to sue me because I am copying terms of service with YouTube. I'm pretty sure I'm not playing more than 26 seconds is what it is. He can try all he wants, but don't forget when you go to try and do anything, you have to give your legit name, address, contact. It has to be your legit, because if I wanted to take you to court for whatever reason, then we need to have that. It's actually part of it. And if you lie on there, you can lose your channel. Oh, check it. So there's certain things you have to follow. He was whining, I did get my credit from Staff Girl. Okay, you got your credit now, bitch. Check It TV. Check him out. He is super sus.
Helping families out.
Oh yeah.
Somebody
It
said, oh,
sounds like he's trying to be adventures with purpose, in my opinion. I don't know.
your adventures with no purpose, when my channel is growing. And
my channel is growing. Yeah, it fucking did grow very quickly. He needs Vagisil.
You hear all these comments and you kind of wonder, wow, adventures with no purpose. All right, maybe I am just wasting my time. Luckily, that wasn't the case, right?
Luckily,
I've had contact.
Luckily,
with
you happen to go over there and find a laptop that the police don't want. That Grandpa's like, that's hers. That's hers. Oh my God, will you come dive again? So then you dove, and then you dove, and then you dove, and then you dove, and then you dove. What'd you say, like 12, 14 times? You dove, and you dove, and you dove.
Kiely's dad, who thanked me for everything I'm doing.
Did he?
And, that means the world.
Hold up, wait a minute. Thank you. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. Adventures with no purpose. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm bad for that. Check It TV. Thank you so much for what you're doing. But how dare Adventures with Purpose find their daughter and granddaughter and friend praised for finding a laptop and some muddy cars and some broken glass. Meanwhile, Adventures with Purpose, who brought closure to the case, found the car and allegedly found Kiely Rodni, dad's daughter, grandpa's granddaughter, mom's daughter, Sammy's bestie, Jagger's ex that he loved so much, which you weren't even dating at the time of her disappearance, dude. So you look super sus too. Just saying, if I'm being honest. So let's praise Check It TV. Meanwhile, fuck Adventures with a Purpose. Those clout chasers. Serious? I think dude's about to cry in a minute too. Somebody get him a Kleenex.
Just shows that we are growing this channel in the right direction.
Are you though? Because I don't
have some
feel you
content
have.
to show you where I'm swearing and I'm losing my mind. I say, if you gotta get in here and you gotta get this shit yourself, and I was just cursing, and I'm assuming this is something that any normal person would do as well. Just because you feel that how was this missed? Like, it makes no sense. Like, why is it that I
Was
can
it
go ahead and
missed?
retrieve these
Or
items?
was it kind of like the car improperly planted there after? Was it planted there for you to find? Who is you? Who are you tied to? Because you sure got real quick and chummy with dad and grandpa. And friends of hers who are now your cameraman, who was there both times you went diving. This friend was there. Or was it a different Kiely friend every time? I'm not sure.
But hindsight is always 20/20. In hindsight, you kind of think about stuff, and the stuff that I was thinking about. Now, I had an interview with Adventures with Purpose, and the Grizzlies, and it was great. I explained about the water levels, the amount of extraction that's being pulled from the reservoir, and why me finding the items was a lot easier than somebody else, meaning like the authorities. The authorities were here when the water levels were really high, so they couldn't find stuff, right? Adventures with Purpose came in when the waters were lower.
Me too, Xena.
Okay.
Me
I
too, so
came in
jaded.
when the water levels were super low.
Okay, so I kind of understand what he's saying with that. However, it was clear to fucking see when Adventures with a Purpose was there. When they were in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they would have saw it too. Why there was nobody there to pick up stuff? Because the windows were broken. They had to, flip the car around, pull it out. Okay, I get that. I see what people are saying. But why were divers not there? Like Duty Ron was saying, he kind of was not happy to see that as soon as they found the car, they pull it up. All the divers were already on shore, taking their gear off. So nobody went back in there after that car was pulled. Like nobody wanted. If that's Kiely's laptop, tell me why the hell law enforcement would not want that. I am not too sure anything would be able to be saved off of there or not. I don't know. I'm not a forensic person. I have no idea, okay? So I don't know. I have no idea, would that matter? I don't know why the police, but even if the police didn't want to take it, first of all, why is dude touching shit with bare hands? If the police really, like, if he did call the police, they didn't want it, then that's when I feel like you do something like Bullhorn Betty and Olivia did, and you bring the stuff. I would never have touched it with bare hands though, but you bring it directly to the police station. I just got this out of the water. Take this. Like, you don't give them a choice. You leave it there at the law enforcement building. This is from Kiely Rodni's car. I don't understand, why are we taking this evidence and giving it back to the friends and the family? What the fuck? In an open case? That makes no sense to me. That seems super suspicious, if you ask me. Oh, shit. Yeah, this dude is, I don't know. I don't trust him. I don't trust him yet, but he's new. And you guys know that I'm pretty jaded to almost everybody in every case. So I gotta. Okay. Sorry, I gotta send my sister gas money. Hi, what do you think? What do you think? Is he sus? Or is he just being helpful? Chubbs is like, I don't care. I just want to sleep. Everybody's sus. I think we is this guy and SF Investigates. Now, okay, that's the same guy, right? Is he not SF Investigates? Like, isn't that him? I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Let me drop the link. There is the link if anyone would like to come up on panel and chit chat, because okay. I'm sure AWP brings so much closer to many cold cases. Oh yeah, and if we were to go through all of this Check It TV's videos, trust me, I watch them. There's some weird shit that he says. I swear, one point he called Kiely's grandpa his grandpa. I have to find it again. Maybe he didn't mean it like that, but he was like, and I called grandpa. Like, he called him grandpa. And I'm like, what? is happening here? But not for nothing, not the same guy. Okay. Oh. Well, that's interesting. So the SF investigates, and he's working for SF investigates. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was the same guy. Um, yes, he really does. Please drop your link, Casey. Drop your link. By the way, he has like a kick-ass song that does get stuck in your head, and yeah, it's on Tim Mullen level. Y'all know how I love me some Tim Mullen music. Libraire, welcome.
How are you, ma'am?
Oh, let me get my headphones.
Can you
All
hear me
right.
okay?
What are you thinking on this mess?
Oh, well, as soon as he started saying he's going to pull up the laptop and things of that nature, first of all, I'm like, do not touch it because, then it, breaks chain of evidence, call them and let them get it. You know what I'm saying? But I said from the very beginning, I sent you an email, and I also sent
Yeah.
what's his name? Casey, living like that was like, do your investigation on this. Because, and I sent you the email too, copied it on this. I find it funny that SF Investigate shows up out of nowhere and inserts himself, in the Kiely Rodni case and says he's, going to do PI work for free for the Rodni family, yada, yada. And then as soon as Adventures with Purpose, finds Kiely, he starts all kinds of stuff with AWP and a bunch of different other, bunch of other creators. And now Check It TV comes out of nowhere, claiming he's a true crime channel, and he's finding all this stuff, yet he never had any true crime stuff up ever before this. In fact, if you look, his previous videos are from 4 years ago, and then he had one from 9 months ago, and it's about, breathing stuff, like in the medical field. And he says his name is Juan. So, he to not have any videos from 4 years ago and then 9 months ago, and then all of a sudden, he's finding, laptop and, the MILF, and it's all the same, stuff that's around the campground. There's something really wrong here, in my opinion.
Clout
What do you think?
chasing. Oh, what do I think? Okay,
Yeah,
so
same thing.
yeah, pretty much. I mean,
And I'm saying it very nicely.
what do I think?
And then why is he? And he's also, thinking SF Investigates. It's like, how would you even know him?
That's why I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. How do you know him? Okay, yeah. So that's why I'm like, are they family or something? Now, if he was sent in by SF Investigates, I would feel like I don't know. Did the family get this? Did Sammy's family pay for these SF Investigates people? I just don't know. Everyone seems suspicious because here, okay, people can give up church shit. I know some of my mods don't agree with what he's saying. Some of them
a lot of what he was on. You know what I mean? That's
yeah,
for sure.
I can't unsee the things that he points out. Do I believe with every single thing he's saying? No, I don't. Because here's the thing. Okay, there's somebody dead in that car, right?
Yes.
So do I think it's Kiely? Yes. But
I
I
do as well.
also understand, where has Kiely been? Where's the years of social media on this girl and her friend? You know what I'm saying? That's weird. It is weird. However, I was in a very long-term relationship where I was not allowed to have social media whatsoever.
Well, I have no social media. I've never did Facebook. I never wanted my kids on there. I was just scared of it. You know what I mean? And I'm older too, though. I don't even know how
that's weird. I kind of get it. But even though they have no, no, I don't know. I don't even know, because it could be anyone in there. They told AWP, which could be normal procedure. I don't really know, but it sounds as though they were kind of rushed off the spot as soon as law enforcement got there, FBI got there. I don't even think they were there when they pulled out the car. I think they were told to leave.
Kind of shutting it down. It's a crime scene.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is with everybody saying, how did law enforcement, not find this? after 15 days, 20,000 man hours, 18 different agencies, and then, AWP comes in and finds it in 35 minutes. You would think with everybody saying that they wouldn't miss another thing going forward. You know what I mean? That all their T's would be crossed, I's would be dotted, and everything would be perfect. And I don't necessarily know that all that stuff was truly down in the water. It seems suspicious to me. But even just the way they pulled the vehicle out was not right. I mean, AWP would have, pulled it out perfectly to where nothing got damaged, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I was surprised they got rushed off like that. Because they know what they're doing in that.
Yeah, yeah, to hear that kind of made me feel uneasy, but I do understand that too, because I think maybe if they didn't, maybe we would have thought like, well, why did they let YouTubers stay there? Like, I don't know. So I can kind of understand that, but what I cannot get past is there's no way in hell that Xana May kayaked over that spot and saw nothing. There's no way, unless the car wasn't put there till after.
Well, and that's what I'm thinking.
Went there. That's what I think as well.
I'm thinking the vehicle went in sometime after the party. I don't know when, but I think it was after the party when they said that processor reservoir has been cleared and we're scaling back operations. That's just my opinion.
For nothing, remember how quick it was found. Well, thanks to Adventures with Purpose, but the timing of it was within 24 hours of Upchurch. Like, Upchurch really put the heat on. We could all talk about it all we want. It wouldn't have been as much heat on these people.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, when you have that following, it really, it makes people listen.
Yep. And they did. And I think everyone freaked out. And that service guy, tow truck guy, whatever he is, I think he's super suspicious. But
the tow truck driver for that like to talk to AWP.
Yeah, like
I don't.
You don't think he's suspicious?
No, not after listening to Doug and to Jared.
But do you?
They vetted this guy, and they have said
that's okay,
that law enforcement has the videos and everything.
Well, that's fine. They can say, yeah, I kind of picked up different body language with them. I think that they were kind of like looking at each other like, this dude's fucking suspicious. But what do you do in an open investigation? Much like I had to do with Don Wells, you don't want to fully put that out there, right? Because maybe they want Nick to continue talking to them or whatever it may be, right? He obviously felt comfortable going to a bunch of YouTubers. But I do kind of see it as, well, it was weird. I think he's suspicious in a way that I think that we were all supposed to believe Kiely was alive a lot longer than we are to keep the money thing going. And yeah, also to look in different areas and get away from the area where she was found. Like, oh, I saw her 30 minutes this way or whatever.
Did you see Doug on Zabgirl? I think it was on Zabgirl yesterday, right?
I did not.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about with what they were saying. Doug was on Zabgirl yesterday for an hour answering all kinds of questions, and I mean he all but said with as much as he could without getting saying stuff that law enforcement doesn't want him to say. But he all but said that the tow truck driver, anybody that doesn't believe the tow truck driver and that they're wrong. This guy checks out. He's been talking to law enforcement. Law enforcement has the videos, and he pretty much made it sound that he felt Sammy was in the back, and when the tow truck driver was there with the blonde, whoever she may be, and I'm thinking it's either, in my opinion, Sammy or Kate, and then whoever the male is, and that they were deliberately keeping him away from the rear cargo, because that's more than likely where she would have been.
Oh.
And that's what Doug was talking about. Yeah, Doug had a lot of information that
I wonder
he was saying yesterday.
here's my theory with that. I would be going on public too, because I think it's Monkey Vaughn's case, where there was a recent press release again where law enforcement came out and said the family is not a focus for us. They have been working with us from day one. They continue to do so. They are not a focus for us. However, we can't forget that law enforcement and stuff, if it is an open investigation, they are allowed to lie. They can go on anyone's channel. They can go on the news and tell a lie. They can lie at the press conference and say the parents aren't suspicious to us, but maybe really they are, but they don't want to say that.
Oh,
They
for
want
sure.
to make the family comfortable, and maybe they'll get a
Yeah,
little looser. Or
and there's reasons they say different things, and
yeah,
my brother's been on as a detective. He's been
Nicole
on
says he
17
did not
years,
say that.
so I get to, he tells me a lot of stuff that kind of stuff that they do. Now on the Monkey Vaughn, I can't comment on that at all. I haven't looked into that one bit. It was Summer Wells, and in this case are the two that
I'm gonna go
I was
with
all over.
I don't really believe anyone, because I'm honestly law enforcement, everyone, and we don't know what AWP was asked to say. Again, it would be about making this guy feel comfortable, probably, because maybe people get comfortable. Okay, the police aren't looking at us. They think we check out, and then that's when they fuck up, right? I don't know. That's what I feel. I wouldn't be surprised but I don't know. I mean, to be honest, until we get answers, do we trust and believe the answers when we know the corruption that's at play? It shouldn't take till November something to get toxology and everything done either. Like I don't know. I don't honestly know if I'll believe the answers when they come out, because it's all so shitty. Hey, Brandy.
Hey, Cher.
Hey, Miss Brandy, how are you, ma'am?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you so much.
What are you thinking?
Okay, so here's my thoughts. I've watched all of the Check It guys stuff.
Mhm.
I saw a bunch of questions in the chat, and so Check It and SF Investigates are two different people.
Okay.
However, they do communicate together. I don't think that Check It is suspicious, but I do think his head's growing by the minute.
Oh,
He's just
yeah.
the reason, he doesn't have anything on his channel prior to being true crime is simply because he's a Truckee local that decided to take a week off of work and go out there or a couple weeks off, I think, because he started looking for Kylie before she was found, actually. Anyways, there was also questions about how could he find her laptop if we saw the laptop in the car when AWP went out there. That's because they didn't allow
It fell out of the
AWP.
windows.
Yep, everything fell out because they didn't allow AWP to pull out the car properly. When they flipped the car over, LE flipped the car over, everything fell out the windows, and they were careless and didn't go back in to find out if there was anything, that came out. So everything that we saw in that car was then at the bottom of the lake. And then when he found the laptop, the police didn't want to come out. And then after several hours, ended up coming out. Grandpa was already on his way. The police officer asked him, well, did you find the laptop? And he said, well, I can't answer that question. Wait till Grandpa gets here. Grandpa gets there, and the Check It guy gives him the laptop to Grandpa and says, here, if you want to give it to Ellie, go ahead. So he decides Grandpa gives it to LE, but he's pissed and asking LE, why did you lie to us? So I don't know what was said between LE to the grandpa or family. Either they told him that they had the laptop, or they told him there wasn't a laptop in the vehicle. I don't know, but apparently LE lied to the family.
Hey, Ricky.
Hello, how you doing?
Good.
Glad to hear that.
What are you thinking on this?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I got to apologize to you about something.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a man of integrity, you know, and if I feel like I've was wrong about something, I was taught to go to the person and let them know. Okay, I've been following you a long time. When you've done different things like with Don Wells and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I thought you was in it for the money, and I want to apologize to you for that in front of God and everybody, because I got to listen to you more. You was really getting in with that case with Don, and I think you had something going there. I don't know what happened to it, but
Tim Mullen.
I want to say hats off to you. Okay,
Thank you, Ricky.
I think you did a good job.
Thank you.
Now, the reason I got up here today, I want to talk about Kiely for a minute,
Mm-hmm.
and I want everybody to listen real close. One time I had a swimming pool. It was a round pool. It was like 15 feet wide, and I get held about 3 feet of water. Okay, and I had one of them big electric spools. You know, you put electric wire goes around like a wooden spool, right? Well, we leaned on the side of the pool, and the pool bust, and all that water just went everywhere. You understand? And this pool spool weighed about 400 pounds. It pushed me. The water pressure was so hard it pushed me under the car, and it took that wooden spool and pushed it all the way up against the car.
Oh.
And what I want to try, the reason I'm saying this, you know, they said they found the car upside down. Okay, and they said that Kiely was in the back of the car. Okay, and I'm totally blind, but I visualized this because I just want to share this, and this is my opinion only. Well, I know the girl stood 5'7". Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right, and her body was standing 5'7", and she weighed 119 pounds. I can picture her being skinny. You know, I know her being skinny. I've seen
She
somebody
was
like
skinny
that.
mini. Yep.
Okay, you follow me? Okay, the roof and the bottom of the, you know, from the headrest down to the if the water could have pushed her into the back of that car. And that, I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? The pressure of the water.
Yeah.
Am I making sense? The
Yeah.
front of the car went down. Okay, so when the front of the car went down to go flip over, okay, I don't know how fast she was going, but she's going pretty fast. Think about it. If you're doing, now look, that pool that I was talking to y'all about, it didn't have no speed in behind that. It just broke on the side, and the water just took and did what it did to me, pushed me in the car. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie about it. Could have got really hurt, but I laughed about it after it was all said and done.
Yeah.
But because it did trip me out. It went in the house and everything, ruined my kitchen floor and everything. So, but anyway, what I'm trying to say, the water could have tugged and pushed the girl back into the back hatch. Okay, but
Now, with that theory, she would have had to fit through a very small, which if you're skinny mini, like, okay, I was definitely a toothpick, you know, soaking wet. I weighed like 114 pounds. Like, so yeah, I could get into little spaces and where people would be like, holy shit, you are so small. I could see that. But then when she, with the pressure and then floating to the back, she then would have had to, I don't know, like it would be a small space in between,
she would have had to went through vertically and then turned horizontally the way she was.
Yes.
well,
Is
anything's
that
possible, y'all.
Yep.
Oh, for sure. Anything is possible. Mr. Ricky, let me ask you this. Did you hear about the seatbelt or what appears to be a seatbelt sticking out the rear cargo of the hatch? Did you hear about that? And if you did,
I
what are your
heard
thoughts on
something
that?
about that, but I didn't know what it was. Now, y'all, as again, this is my opinion. This is my theory. You know, I'm just saying the pressure of the water by speed. That, you know, water. Hey, you've been to the beach, haven't you? And you had a wave hit you, knock. You ever had a wave hit you, knock you
For
down?
sure.
Okay. Well, that pressure, if you're going into speed, going over that hill, that pressure of that water, I'm telling you, it's going to be so strong that that could be possible. But I will say, I still think it's a little foul play in that. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not foul play in it, because I still say it is. But I'm just saying, from my point of view, that from what I've been following about, that I really believe that could be a good possibility that the water did push her back there. Now, I will say they did go search for the car on and the cops did. They didn't find it. And I'm gonna say the car didn't wind up in the water on Saturday morning. I'm gonna say it was after. I'm gonna say it was after a few days after that. I mean, That's what I do believe on that too, because I think they would have found that car. You agree
I
to
agree
that?
100%. I agree with you 100% on that, Mr. Ricky.
Okay. Now I'm totally blind, but I'm gonna tell you something. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. I mean, if it didn't happen to me about that pool, I wouldn't get up here and say, what I'm saying. But I'm picturing her being 119 pounds, and I know what you're saying about being real small, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the water could have pushed her around, and it could, that could have took place like that. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I now listen to the tow guy. That said, well, the roadside guy went out there because to start her car up. And he said let it run for 2 hours, which that's kind of I don't something ain't right with that kind of picturing way. You don't have to let the car
No.
run for 2 hours. Drive it. Do you see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You let it run for a little bit and then you drive it.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
So hearing the 2 hours kind of took me back too. I was like, what the freak?
Okay. Now let me tell you something else. All right. He said when he went out there that the guy was on the one side of the car and the girl and Kiely was on this other side of the car, and they keep moving around, swapping sides. The way I understood, the interview that I heard. Okay, okay, they they took and done that. Okay, you follow what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think, in my opinion, this is my opinion only. I think the girl was trying to tell him something, but he did not catch on that she needed help. What do you think?
Yeah, I kind of wondered because again, it brought me back to the Gabby Petito case, which pisses me off every time I think about it. When I saw it as a survivor of domestic abuse, if you truly listen to the words coming out of Gabby's mouth, they said, well, why did you pull on the steering wheel? She said, because he wasn't going to stop. And I was telling him, like, what are you doing? You need to stop. So he was actually essentially going to bring the police on a high speed chase because he was not going to stop unless Gabby pulled the wheel. And everything she was doing, I was pissed. And when every law enforcement person on YouTube came out, oh, they handled that well. I'm so glad how they did that. I'm like, are you freaking serious? They were clearly not experienced in handling domestic, which I think all officers of the law should be educated on. Okay, I do. I think that should be part of their training. They are not trained enough. That's not necessarily law enforcement's fault, but it's the higher up's fault. It's the establishment's fault. And I get that vibe when he says, I kind of wonder, was Kiely alive when he says, because the buckle up the seatbelt, like, can you help me? I honestly wondered if that was Kiely trying to get Nick closer to her so she could whisper something to him, like, help me,
Right.
or
Now you're talking my level. You know what? I got to say something about you, and hey, I'm not just saying this to blow your horn or toot your horn or anything like that. But as I sit and list you in the past, and you sit and go this thing with Don Wells and all this stuff, I like the how you sit and you think about things. You know what I mean? And I got to give you thumbs up for that. I got to give you credit for that because I thought for sure that between you and another uh, creator, I thought y'all was going to crack that case. I really did. Y'all was so close to that, and it blew my mind. I'll be honest. It was very, very interesting, and I like the way you handled that. I mean, you really sat and thought about the things that you were doing, and like I said, I apologize. I did thought she was out for the money, but I do want to apologize to you and everybody in the chat. I want to be a man and do that because I know it's the right thing to do, and so I do. I hope you accept my apology because I did. I
I
did.
do.
I did.
Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate that, Ricky. I was gonna, well, and that's probably just makes what I felt my role at that time was more believable. Like when people come to me and they apologize now, like, I really thought you were on Dawn's side. I'm sorry. I didn't know
Really
you were
was
doing that. And I'm like, well, don't be sorry. I just played my part better than I thought I was. That's good then,
awesome. You know what happened to me yesterday, Monday night?
Oh, what
Totally
happened?
blind. I was walking my boxer around the subdivision here, and my son, his girlfriend, they decided to walk with me. Of course, I use a cane. Okay. Well, we got around here to cross the street to Allen Way. My son said, "Dad, we need to turn here because Zoe, she weighs about 78 pounds, and she was having kind of a little struggle walking. I said, no, she needs to walk. It'd be good for her. Let's go on straight. I want you to know we got past the road, and this girl was coming out of the house, and then what happens? 125-pound Rottweiler come out of the house, coming at me and my dog, and it attacked my dog. And she wound up getting 4 or 5 bites on her back, leg,
Oh no.
and all that. You know what I'm saying? And so I told him, Lord, forgive me. I didn't mean to cuss, but I did. I said, "Man, you better get your effing dog. I'm going to kill your dog." I said, "If he kills my dog, I'm killing your dog." And I meant what I said. And this guy was like 6'5", a big old boy. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know it. My son told me. But anyway, he had Zoe down, and my son had to take and pull on the harness to pull the dog out from under him. And he was trying to get the dog to the other side, and we was walking on the side of the road. Well, he got a hold of his dog, and the dog, kind of followed him back to the house. But I told him he's going to pay this vet bill. And I mean, I was rude with him, and I'm sorry, but I mean, I was panicking because I love my dog like my kid. You know, it ain't my dog.
That's your fur baby.
You said a boxer, correct?
But man, I did call the police department and told them I'm packing the gun. And I said, I'm gonna be blunt with you. They said, well, Ricky, you're not allowed to shoot gun in the city. I said, well, if a dog jumps on me, or you could have been a little Chevelle riding around there. I don't know what you don't know about a Rottweiler, but if it done that, I'd had to kill the dog, man. I would have no choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah. You say your dog's name is Zoe?
Yeah, her name's Zoe.
I rescued a dog for my kids, and her name is Zoe, and she's a Rottie.
Wow. Hey, Sharon,
Mr. Ricky,
you mind if I get your email? We can exchange numbers and stuff, because once I get my music here situated, we're doing I wrote a song, a veteran song. I'm gonna try to salute the veterans. I like to exchange numbers and maybe see if you'd be interested in doing an interview with me once I get everything together. If you don't,
I'd love that. Yeah.
okay. Because
Can you see the private chat at all? Do you know?
no, honey, I'm
Okay.
blind as a bat.
Okay, my email is super.
No, let me give you mine. I want to give you mine so you can email me if you don't mind.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Sharon, I really am. Hey, I'm not just saying this to boost your ego, and I'm gonna say it one more time because I feel like God's telling me to do this. I'm really, really proud of you the way y'all handled Don Wells. I mean, it was amazing. I'm telling you, it really, it really shocked me. I ain't gonna lie to you. It really blew my mind how you really done that. You had something there. Man, and I still say that they know something, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. But y'all was just so close, man. I kept praying that y'all had something going there. I was really praying hard for that because I love that little kid. Don't even know her. I love people in general. Here's what I think: people that kill a child or rape a woman or anything like that, I think that they need to just go down, take them down, and Lord forgive me. Everybody can make excuses. If this person's sick in the head, this and that, there's no excuse for that. They need to take them down to town, hang them on the square, and let the whole crowd watch, and maybe it'll change things. The law, I checked, the law is not outlawed about doing hanging. They could do that if they decide to do that. I think if we start doing that, it would put stop to a lot of crime.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's heavy.
No.
Yep. Hey, Mr. Ricky, is Zoe okay? Is your dog okay?
Yes, he's okay right now.
Okay, and you said boxer?
Yeah, I love her to death.
Yeah. If you could see my picture, that's Scooby. He's a flashy fawn boxer.
Wow.
That's all I've ever had. Yeah, he's a part of the family. He's like my son. Yeah.
Wow.
Mine's Scooby's a little over 90 pounds, between 90 and 95 pounds. He's a big boy.
He's so cute though.
Oh, he's my baby. Yeah.
Well, hey, God bless each and everybody. Sharon, I thank you. Let me come up. Let me give you my email if you don't mind.
Yeah, what's your email?
It's RICKY dot BEAVERS 4367 at gmail.com. And the sheriff, it's okay. I want to ask you before I do it. I'd like to see if it's okay if I invite people to go to my website and check it out. If it's okay with you, can I say that on your now? Yeah, everybody.
Is it a music website or okay? Can you tell me your email? Okay, I got Ricky.be. Oh, it's your name, right? Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky.Beavers 4367@gmail.com.
4367.
Yeah,
Okay, I got it.
.com. Okay, and I'd like to encourage everyone, please go to my website, to rickybeavers.com. I have a YouTube channel there. Please share, subscribe, and like. I have a Facebook page there, and please follow that. Be greatly appreciated. And when we get ready, I like to share. I'll probably get Christina get in touch with you, then y'all can work the details out. Because I wrote a veteran song. I also wrote a policeman song to salute police officers, good and bad and everything. Okay, and we need to recognize the good ones. You know, I didn't realize how there's more good people on this earth than there is bad. I went to New York and did a show, and they flew me up there, paid for my plane ticket and everything. I had a place to stay. They fed me, and we had 15 different acts there, and I was the main attraction. Then I went up in hot air balloon. Never done that. Went 75 feet in the air. That was wild. I thought I was on the Wizard of Oz. Wow. But I loved it. But hey, I'll please everybody do that, share, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you. And God bless you so much, and thank you for everything that y'all do.
Thank you. I appreciate that so
And
much.
hey, take it to heart what I'm telling you, what I said. Don't take it to a grain of salt, because I mean what I say about Don Wells, you know. And I can't thank y'all enough. I don't care what anybody says. That's my opinion. I think you was really right on target.
Well, I'm not done yet. He's got a release date, and
Y'all love
I
this girl.
really
She ain't done yet. Y'all give her that.
Nope.
She ain't done yet.
I ain't done yet.
And hey, y'all do me a favor. Give her a super sticker or whatever. And if you're not a member of hers, be sure to do this, because this girl, she's fighting for Summer Wells, and that's what we all need to be fighting for.
Yeah. No,
And
I'm
thank
not
you so
done
much.
until we get answers for her. Thanks, Ricky. I'll pay you later.
Hey, Ricky, we'll keep your baby in your prayers, and hope she gets better too.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. We'll be thinking
Okay,
about
so
Zoe.
hey, but anyway, Sarah, if you don't mind, to send me an email, and we'll go from there. Okay.
I will, because I'm actually going to email you and try and get you on to coffee maybe this weekend or next weekend with my husband. You know, Prairie Boy 77?
No, I didn't know anything about that. I had to subscribe to him. But what I want to do, sweetheart, I want to wait until Christina gets it together. And I do sing for birthday parties, wedding receptions. I go anywhere.
Ooh.
Sing, and I put on a good show. I promise you. I wrote a song, just real quick, Sharon. I don't mean to boast myself, but I wrote a song called "Make America Great Again." It got sent up through Republican campaign, and President Trump heard my song.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Freckles, thank you, Freckles. They super stickered me, Ricky.
So anyway, God bless, and y'all, thank y'all for taking time out for me.
Thanks, Ricky.
And thank you so much. And hey, y'all wait and see what I'm telling you. That's my theory about Kiely Rodni. I do believe that could have happened, but like I say, I do think it was foul play.
Yeah, I definitely think it's foul play, no matter what it may be. I think it's foul play.
And I will send you my phone number once you send me to an email, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thank you so much.
You have a good rest of your night, Ricky. Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, Cheryl, I'm going to hop down and let somebody else hop up, okay?
Okay, sounds good. I think I'm going to end this one because I think I have a much better show I wanted to do today, and open panel for Kiely's case, but I just was so on edge with Summer today that nothing really, my plans today went out the window, which is totally fine. I am okay with it. And there's another day. So,
Right.
a really quick, but yes, Brandy, thank you for calling in. And
Okay.
also Libraire, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh no, thank you. Everybody hit the like button too, if you would.
Thank you. I'm
Good
going
to
to
see you,
share.
Bear.
Pardon me?
Good to see you.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Brandy, you as well. Miss
Okay.
Shear, real quick before I get off, if you get time, try and watch the video with Doug yesterday.
Okay. Doug and Zev.
Yeah, I'm almost positive he was on Zev Girl. I've been looking at so much stuff, but I'm almost positive it was. But I mean, you'll understand what I'm saying. He gave so much information and put it out there to where you can clearly understand what's going on.
Okay.
So thank you, ma'am. If you ever need anything, you have my number and my email.
Yes,
feel
I'll
free to
be
reach out to
reading
me
those.
anytime.
I
Yes, ma'am.
did
And
see
tell
your
your husband I
emails,
said
but I
hi.
didn't read them yet.
Oh no, you're
Uh,
fine. I understand. You got a ton of stuff going on.
Will,
Everybody in
we'll be
chat,
doing
have a
open
great
channels
night.
tomorrow too, so hop on if you want.
Yeah, I think actually Miss Kim is. We were supposed to do it tonight, but I think we're going to do it tomorrow night. I don't know what time yet though.
Okay.
I'm stealing your best friend.
No,
I'm just
that's
teasing
okay.
you.
He
She's
is
so
so
sweet.
awesome.
She's awesome. She really is. All right. Thank you, ma'am. You guys have a wonderful night.
You also. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank
for
you,
sure.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Really quick. Okay, now there was a comment. Sorry. There was a comment of, why didn't Kylie just swim out the window that was rolled down? Yes, she absolutely, because I can. Some people are saying the window was only rolled down halfway. Yes and no. It was rolled down as far as it will go. Some cars have a stupid child safety level of rolling down the back windows. Squirrel girl. And yes, I do think that she would definitely fit through there. However, I'm going to play both sides here and say that let's go with maybe she was on some alcohol, some drugs. Okay. She wouldn't probably, when you hit the water, it's only 14 feet though. Oh, I feel like, well, I don't know. At 16 years old and having alcohol or drugs in your system, it could be that she just didn't have, like, she wasn't thinking. She just wasn't thinking clearly, right? But yeah, I just don't buy that, because I don't buy that either. I just feel like she could have got out that window. The seatbelt thing, I do think there is a seatbelt that is poking through the back, but I'm not sure if it was a seatbelt or a piece of plastic. It was kind of murky, if I'm not mistaken. Nexie. No. Yeah. Doug said the car sank fast, upside down, not enough time. Yeah. So if you think about that and you got drugs or alcohol in your system and it sinks and it flips over quite quick, you're disoriented. Yes, Jamie Lynn's disoriented. You're not thinking straight, and that's sad. Now I see where Ricky is coming from with his theory that, the pressure and with however long it was down there could have pushed her to the back. However, that's not my belief, because I do think that is very suspicious, because she would have had to fit through she would have had to go like vertically, like someone was saying, vertically through there and then turn, because she was sideways, if I'm not mistaken. Or was she up and down in the back? See, now I've heard different things. So I don't know. I don't know. At this point, anything's really possible. Oh, that Mandy, that's a good theory too. It was dark as shit. She was disoriented, maybe some alcohol or drugs, and maybe when she swam back there and thought she was swimming out a window. That's a good theory. Hey, Angela. Everything is sus about this case. Yeah, you've been following the Kiely Rodni case. Huh. Well, we had like a nerve-wracking day with Summer too. I saw you say, what was the sighting? Someone thought that they saw Summer at a hotel in Arkansas. But not true. Debunked. I'm 110 pounds. I wouldn't be able to save myself. However, it's all sus in my opinion. Living there in Cali, like, I don't know, would she not be familiar with the water? Like, I don't know. I personally think that the car was put there after. I think she was murdered and put in the back. And I think that car was not there all of the time. I think Upchurch put too much pressure on people and that they had to think of something quick And yeah, that's personally what I think. I think I'm suspicious of everybody at this point, and I mean that's just how my brain works now, because some people want to call this is conspiracy theory, but when does the conspiracy like leave and it's just a theory because it actually makes sense? Why does it always have to be conspiracy? Like, are we going to ignore everything? You can say Upchurch is crazy all you want. Are we going to ignore everything though that he's pointed out? Is he really crazy? He's got it wrong on every single thing he's pointed out. He ain't right on one or two things. And if he's right on one or two things, that's even fucked up. That's even fucked up and suspicious. Let's say one thing he's right about. Suspicious and fucked up. Of everything he has pointed out, which, by the way, I wasn't even talking about this case because everything that everyone was saying, I was just kind of like, they don't even need my voice in this. Like, I don't really have anything to say because, yeah, it did seem suspicious. Just like no one wanted to hear me really what I had to say. I'm like telling everyone, like, I don't freaking believe the Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie case. I think that is fucked. I'm like, how do people not see the clear corruption in this case, right? Like, how do we not? Oh, and then he's running the Tennessee. Like, don't even get me started, because if you really want to hear something crazy, you know, Sharon's cracked out. Okay, well, we got the Mom Patrol, Paw Patrol. Now we got MILF Patrol. Brian Laundrie was going to freaking Tennessee, supposedly running around Tennessee. He might even be there. I don't know. But I do not believe Brian Laundrie is dead. Okay, there's just no fucking way. No way. And people think I'm nuts for that. I do not believe that Jose, in Summer's case, died. I still, to this damn day, do not believe that Jose is dead. Okay? Still no proof of that. Couple of shady ass obituaries, which we all knew was going to be online. But no, I do not believe for 1 minute that Jose died. Who else just recently died in the Kiely Rodni case? Number one thing faked on the internet, y'all, besides catfishing and lying to people for dating and shit, would be the money scams, faking illnesses like cancer. Okay, that gets faked a lot. And no, I'm not no shade on anybody. I'm saying people do scams. I've watched literal TV shows where the people on these shows are faking cancer on a TV show and then wonder why they lost the show when they got fucking called out because you forged forms and everything. You know what I'm saying? Why I think they are not dead. Okay. Why? No proof. Prove to me Jose died. Prove to me. Not a shitty obituary online either. Okay? Prove to me that Jose died. Prove to me. Not another YouTuber telling another YouTuber that they called the mortuary and, you know, they gave out the information. No, not buying it. Okay? No, I just don't believe it. Now, let's think about the Brian Laundrie case. This dude, like, I don't even know, like, what do I have to say? Like, Brian Laundrie, like, seriously, what do I have to say? Like, he went back and forth. He went camping with his parents. His fucking parents found where he died. Like, his uncle, there was a jawbone, and we're supposed to believe he died. His uncle was a dentist. Like, I could go on and on and on. Don't even get me started on Brian Laundrie. But that dude is not dead. Somebody that is like Brian Laundrie is a narcissist through and through. And a narcissist through and through, like Brian Laundrie, and like someone I share 2 kids with, they don't kill themselves. They think they are God's gift to the earth. Okay? They want to make everyone else around them miserable and realize that they are God's gift to the earth. Okay? Think about that. Brian Laundrie, and then the back and forth and the trips and the lawyers and and all of this. Seriously? Like, for real? No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 minute. I think that they had money. I think, and let's not ignore the clear occult symbolism in there, because what was hanging in one of Gabby's pictures, I think it was one, did she have her feet out the driver's window? They were parked somewhere. A necklace. What necklace? Illuminati necklace. Just hanging there. Just hanging there. Subtle. Hardly anyone saw it because it was silver. It was there. I don't buy it. Why didn't they want her stuff? Why did Bullhorn Betty and Olivia had to demand that the police take her things? Why do they not want Kiely's stuff? Again, I don't know if the computer is of value or if they could ever pull anything off of a waterlogged laptop. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm not into forensics. That's not for me to know. But sure, I feel like it's something they should have taken in. Like, why? You're not going to find any, if it did work, like, I really don't know. Are you not going to find anything leading up to something? You wouldn't find anything? Like, didn't dude say he found a phone too? I could have swore they said there was a phone and his shit's been deleted and chopped up and then put into different videos. Like, was there a phone? I don't know. Did the parents get arrested today? Which parents? Because if we're talking Don, he's already in jail. If we're talking Gabby Petito, oh, are we talking Brian Laundrie's parents? I don't think they got arrested today. I didn't hear that. Roberta makes me think of Jay's soundboards. Roberta. No, it doesn't. Nope. No, I don't think so. No, not that I can see. Not arrested today. They sure shit should be in jail, though. I mean, whew. Them are some bad parents. Bad. Okay, let's pull up before I leave it because I got curious about Ricky Beavers. Ricky Bobby. I got curious about the website. So, is there sound? Oh, and the YouTube. Okay, here's the YouTube. Okay, rickybeavers.com.
They say a prayer together and trust in their belief that God will bring him back again.
Wow, Ricky.
Every time he leaves.
Okay. You guys check that out. Wow. He can sing. I had to check it out. I'm sorry. All right, y'all. It's Cobra Kai time and dinner time. And I've got to go. Every time Mister gets home, I'm live. So I'm going to go catch him up on some stuff. And we're going to watch some Cobra Kai. And I'm going to catch up on some more, I guess, Zav Girl. And yeah, I want to see what all. I've been watching a lot of Doug's from Adventures with Purpose and Doug and I don't remember the guy, the diver, Nick, right? Yeah. No, I'm not Jewish. I was being an asshole to JLR. I was being an asshole because sometimes that's fun. And I forgot at the beginning, but just in case you watch this, Pops, love you. All right, y'all. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much to my mods, my members, my subscribers, just my haters. You're the best. Thank you. And we'll be back tomorrow. Mister will have coffee live. I want to do the live I had planned for today, tomorrow afternoon. So because there's a lot more stuff with the what's his name? Check It TV guy, and as well as going through the rest of I didn't see everything that Nick guy put out. So, hey, Yoper. You are 4.9%. All right, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. Quick recap at the end. Unfortunately, it was debunked. Summer is not found. That little girl was cleared by law enforcement to not be Summer Moon Utah Wells. But again, I'm super proud of the community today. Everyone, Squirrel Girl, everybody that helped, Tiffany Marie, everybody that, even though it kind of seemed shady, we all jumped into action and we nipped that in the butt immediately, less than 24 hours after it was even posted on Facebook. So I say awesome job, true crime community. That's what it is supposed to be about. And we all did a good thing today. So fuck what the haters say. All right. Bye.